All right, folks, welcome back to Campaign 17. I think this is like episode 37, I want to say. I guess you'll find out when it's all posted. But Hills Corps preparing siege. That's probably the Tennessee. Yeah. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. Do we have an option here to... Now, hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We're gonna try that. Sorry, I was just reading the Gideon Wells. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that's quite right about Halleck. He did know a lot. But, so, yeah, anyways, let's focus on the matter. We're not fighting a battle in the Chancellorsville of the West, for once. All right, so this is completely different than the last battle, in which there were many victory points. This one has only the one, but at least we get to defend it. This map, yeah, we've seen this for a while here. What are the reasons? Well, we pretty much know. I mean, this is just the dreaded quarter camping. There's nothing we can really do about it. I did try to slow down the scroll speed, and man, did I do that right. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. They were coming from the north, and so they pretty much got to come down this road. Is this showing me a stone wall? No, that's fence. The stone wall on this map is up here, and it is a pretty nice position, but... I think we can make this work with 2 point, very little in the way of engineering points. Yeah, and we have the numerical advantage, and they have to come to us. So I'm gonna put you on pause. I'll show you what I come up. Wait, what is this over here? Well, I'll worry about this stuff, and if I ever figure out what the heck it is I'm going to do, I guess you'll find out when... oh, this is a stone wall. I have answered my question. Okay. You'll be hearing from me. All right, so this is what we settle on for deployment. I think it's pretty obvious. I like... Here, we should be able to... this actually wouldn't be terrible for an attempt at a cinematic. I think that's probably about as slow as I'm going to be able to get in the zoom here, but we got the artillery on this rise. The parapets in front of them. We're going to have the infantry lay down. But we did get level 1 parapets, and I like putting the artillery behind this creek bed, which usually slows down movement. It's overlooking an open field. They look like they're both rifles of some sort. 3-inch. Okay, so they're 3-inch. But the reason why you have troops in fortifications is that they're going to get a morale bonus. And so... since morale is an issue for us, it seems to kind of be the issue. I even have the cav doing it there. Hopefully, let's see what the issue is. Hopefully they didn't start off broken. Yeah, so fighting spirit is 82. So there is a lot of room to run here. I hope that's the same for Ford. Yeah, so fighting spirit. Well, I was going to say we should pull this back, and I'll stand by that. We should pull this back. I'm going to put you all on pause, but I would assume that over time, here we can move Cooper up to here, and we can move Hill to here. We should get that morale back. We got numbers. We have a pretty good position. As nice as it is to have a stone wall, I'm sure the Union will now come down this way, and I'll regret it. It's still not close enough to where I think they should come in to justify it. So I'll bring you back when I have some more to show you. All right, so we see the 1st Union Brigade coming down here. Sure enough, things have pulled back in our favor, simply because we've just played for time and the morale has recovered, so that's good for us. Okay, we're going to do that for them. We're going to take them. We do not need them going right into melee. More likely, or what I'm a little bit more interested in, is maybe coming back here, maybe getting them in that fence there. They can then, after they skirmish for a bit, they can pull back on this road, and they can have infantry cover them. While the gunman is getting pretty good, I'll try it from hill. I don't think it's going to work. But, wow, Haygood thinks he needs to attack. No, no, no. But we will have his guys kick out skirmishers. And do the same with Bonham's division. I'm so used to having Bonham as a brigade commander that I'm a little surprised. Not surprised. He's always been a good brigade commander when I've had him. Here, why don't we move this artillery before too much more happens? You did. Very good. This might be one I was talking about in the last video. This might be one where I'm able to talk so little I could actually recycle it as a cinematic project.
Bring me the spyglass, Sergeant.
Maybe not.
Coffee and hardtack, making my belly turn.
Oh, we have a stone wall here. That's a... It's a neat little insert there. So what are these guys getting credit for? Alright, maybe we just move them up a bit. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, we'll speed it up for your viewing pleasure, but also for mine. I don't really see why we would need to do too much more. Alright, that artillery is there. These guys have the right idea. Wow, that guy was absolutely going off. Yeah, I still wish I could slow down. You can't see them. Okay.
I'm starving. Anybody got any extra rations? Anybody got any water to spare?
Whoa. We stuck on something? I don't know what that is. Good God. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta turn down their volume here. There we go. And I conveniently tabbed out. There's a reason why I usually pause you all to do that, but... Alright, we'll speed it up because... You know what? Yeah, no, we definitely do not want to be shooting at skirmishers. That's something the AI would do. I think we'll just give them both counter battery targets, which for right now I think means that battery. If they want to waste time, getting... Well, I mean, they're not wasting time. If they want to spend time getting set up, that's fine. We're getting probably very few objective points. I'd be surprised if we had more than 2. And we have none. So, yeah, there's that. But you can see that the morale has improved. Yeah, casualties are going to be light. That's fine. Not sure if these guys need, like, a clearer idea of what they need to counterbat. Alright, they know. They know. And it looks like they are. I wonder if I could mod so that the courier can actually be killed. I wonder what happens in that case. Does the message not get through? 5-second fuse? For that range? Seems like a little long. Right? Like, what do we think this is? Holy moly, that is so cool that you can actually see the shells fly. I don't know. I know it's sprites and extrapolation. I find that hard to believe that that'd be more than 500 yards, but maybe it's right. And maybe it's just something they say. I guess one other thing I could do to kind of make things look even cooler would be to turn the number of casualty sprites up. Let's see. Alright, so we've done a little bit of damage. This is what they're looking at. Yeah, see, those ones went a little long. That was cool. I saw that one. I don't know who's missing over there. I can see that they're definitely shooting at ship's battery. Whoa, somebody got that horse. I mean, what else am I gonna do here, right? Holy moly! Those sprites cannot catch a break. Oh, this is what happens when you're not paying attention. If people are close enough to be shooting... Oh, they did do it! I had a feeling because I said that they wouldn't, that they would. Like, there's no way that they're actually going to go this way. And of course, when you say that, that means they will absolutely go that way. Here, I don't need these guys here. And, you know, theoretically, they should be able to move pretty fast. So, we'll order them over there. Oh, they're set to long range. It's such a letdown. These guys should probably get on the other side of the house. I'm not sure what these guys are going to end up doing, so we will move them that way. Okay. And so we'll push these units of skirmishers up to the fence. really wish I could slow the battlefield zoom speed. There we go. Man, their counterbat has not... It's not worked out at all. Oh, and we broke theirs. Yeah, they're broken. Alright, well, when we recover the ability to give that arty some new targets, we will. It did catch me off guard, but let's get those skirmishers back. Now the whole brigade can fire, and I think it was Richmond's over here, maybe Springfield Rifle Musket I thought I saw. And yeah, so it'll be those two. And I believe 2 units have the Mississippi. Alright, they're done. So that's 1 battery and 1 brigade gone. Okay. Move you there. Move you there. We'll have them creep up there. And we'll just move the skirmishers down here. Alright. We'll get our bombardment on. I don't know, from that angle, that should hit something. I'm not sure this battery on the right's going to be able to line up 2 brigades. Probably not. We'll see if the... No. Okay. We'll, yeah, we'll throw one here. See what happens. Take a quick check on the ammo. So it looks like we're out of shell. We're down to case and... Alright, so they got shell and case. And both have their canister. Oh, it's an actual real battery. Interesting. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay. So those... I have no idea how that battery has rallied and got back on their guns, but... It's a fine angle for artillery. I have no question about that. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're just going to bring these guys back. If we need them for canister, we'll do that, but I'm not going to continue firing when I'm out of ammo and kind of abusing that whole low ammo, basically infinite ammo system. Alright, I'm going to pause you all until the AI maybe decides to do something. I have a feeling this is another one of those cases where the AI has nowhere to be, and so even though they should be attacking, it's going to be on the human player to actually initiate it. Alright, so since they've put a lot of artillery really close and on the flanks, I'm just going to send these skirmishers up here to try to go bully that artillery. They seem like they're mostly two-gun batteries, and so I would think that I should be able to do that. I've moved Bonham's division over here, and I'm just going to take Haygood's. I'm going to move it over here, and then I'm probably going to put them in the... Wow, those guys... Oh, it's at 5x. Okay, that explains why everything... Like, man, this is really nice. But yeah, we'll do that. Haygood is here. We'll have that division move there. And we'll have Wharton's Cav move up here. That's Hill, and we'll put him there. All right. That should be... Yeah, it should be the worst brigade in Haygood's division, and they seem fine. And they seem fine as well. So... And I assume everybody is good. Well, I know that these guys have pretty much turned to mush for whatever reason. But I assume the rest of them are fine. Alright. Move them up like that. And order them to attack like that. If we wanted to, we could get 2 more units of skirmishers. We'll see how things go. Alright, they got 29 rounds, so they can stay in the shooting a little bit longer. Alright, we took down those guns, I think. I have no... Oh, wow. It's just a detachment there, but... I wish these units didn't look like they were glitching in and out. It's really too bad. Alright. Well, I guess Wharton, he still has 19 rounds. I don't think it's going to be a prolonged firefight, so I'll let him keep going forward. I wonder if we just tell Hill to tell everybody to assault. See what we get. I guess the word has not trickled down. Oh, well, to some it did. Huh. It's a strange interpretation of assault. I do like that they wouldn't seize the gun on their own. Alright, I don't think I'm going to make you sit through the rest of this. Yeah. Yeah, looks good. Alright, what are we told here? Oops. So we lost 83 for sure, some percentage of that. And they lost 500. Yeah, I mean, in relative terms, it's great for us. Though the scale is a little bit small. Despite the relatively small scale of the battle, there are some strategic implications, I think, right? That should get rid of one more of their mobile forces here in Western Tennessee. I believe, yes, the other Hill is on his way to take care of whatever has been slow capping Corinth for a while. So we'll deal with that. Looks like maybe the 3rd Corps wants some more. I don't know. We will find out. Okay, Cold Quit, I think, just went into scouting at the end of the last battle. Right, I know that there's some movement we got to take care of in Arkansas, but I think those orders went in at the end of the last episode. Yeah, Army of Florida is going to move there. Sibley actually might bounce off the fort, so we got to be careful about that one. Once Price gets a little bit more readiness, we can put him in scouting, and then he should be back all that much sooner. Yeah, this is kind of how the episode started, but we haven't really made too much progress, so... Yeah, one of the mods I did after the last episode was to slow down... Not that I thought it really mattered, but I slowed down the camera zoom and movement on the campaign map. I was just trying to do everything I could to slow down the zoom in battle. The zoom speed in battle. Didn't get a whole lot out of that. All right, we need to. Yeah, we can't use the railroads because Hill is on them. All right. Somebody might need that, but I think they're going to need more. I don't want them capturing this. I mean, that's where the 1st Corps was 3 days ago. I have no idea if they're in Atlanta or not. So even if it means we have to go out of supply, let them also be out of supply. All right. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Don't let them. So I think they have some HQ or something. that is just repeatedly running into that. Well, that is too bad. But, well, I found a big chunk of their men. And frankly, I don't want to lose a battle to a guy that looks like that. Alright, if you've never seen me before, welcome to the channel. My plan is to try to get in quick, see if I can get a quick attack off. And if we can rout the smaller force, great. If we can't, then we pull out. But you know, now that I think about it, Hill made really good time getting over to Chattanooga and then over to Corinth. Like, he absolutely flew on those railroads, so good for him. Alright, this is brought to you by me. Do we know anything here? Okay. Oh. Well, you know, yeah, it's the Shiloh map. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get rid of this. Go away. All right. Yeah, we might be pulling out of this, but let's still try. And I'll bring you back in when I've made some ground. So, wait a minute. Alright, you should be less likely to go deaf now. We did not really reach them. I mean, it's 6:30. I know it's July, so there's probably at least 2 more hours of fighting. We captured Purdy Road just barely, and then the Widow House. So we actually hold 8 victory points to their 3. But Loring was in no condition to take on that cav, and is that 2 cav? No, it looks like cav and 2 infantry brigades on his own. And so now we have Brandon over here. And we're going to order him just to come right on up here, and we have our 1st infantry brigade starting to show up here. We have those guys go up to the fence, I think. I don't know if I'm getting the fences. I am getting the fence. So we're prone, laying down in a fence. I'm not too worried about casualties there. But yeah, you know, if we're only down 2-1 on day 2, and they have to attack us, and they're coming in from the Hamburg and Purdy Road. Let's see. Where else could they come from? Oh, well, everywhere. And most likely it is probably somewhere down here. Then we probably will have to skedaddle. My plan is to actually probably just hold off on this until the next episode, if this ends up being a prolonged battle. And you know, that does remind me, we kind of got to get moving if we want to rout these guys. So yeah. Alright, so you're going to move over there. I hate that cav audio glitch. It sounds terrible. I don't know how much of this is going to get through, but yeah, we really need our units to close distance here. You know what I would even go for from Hill at this point? I would go for that. I don't think it's going to go off in time, which is too bad. I think we need like maybe another hour to do it. Okay, so they're getting the order, but... Like, I'll take them shooting at medium range. That's fine at this point. Just, yeah, if you can shoot now, that would be great. Honestly, if they could all shoot at close range, that would be super. If Hill wants to make that a general order, that would be great too. Oh, it's always fun when the Cav are kind of moving backwards. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of an assault. My goodness, man. Why would you think... Jeez. I have no idea how they're still capping Purdy Road. That just doesn't seem possible. Jeez, I cannot get these guys to... I guess I could turn initiative off, but I don't really want to do that. Oh. Huh. That was the gamble. I was not expecting it to work. Huh. All right. All right. 200 killed, 500 captured, so it's a little bit under. It's about 700 out of action for them. For us, 114. Yeah, it's a good ratio. Small numbers overall, but more true than even the first battle. Yeah, we already know about that. That should mean that both those cores have to pull back. And it looks like the third core is the fat one, and yeah, we didn't get them, but that's okay. Over here, we actually should be able to get back on the rail lines now, right? Now that the now that they're done with them. All right, so we can watch. We'll see who takes Atlanta. We haven't learned that we lost Macon yet, so I'm not sure what is going on with Union forces up here on July 14th. All right. Maybe that's right. And I guess Union national morale might have dropped a point in this episode. We didn't lose any morale or support, but we didn't get any either. Projects. Weren't we like really close to getting improved credit rating? We were like 1 million away. Yeah, we're not even 1 million away. But the plan is once we get enough for that, we'll take the second take of it and then probably just stop spending on it. Civ order. It would have been great to take it a lot earlier. I don't know that taking many. Depends on what your theory is. Whether this is going to be a long war or we're just about to slide off the edge here anytime. I know we need volunteers. It is a known issue. Yeah, 17,000. And so I don't even know if we have volunteers that are coming in fast enough to replace the wounded. Never mind when contracts expire, and because our support is so low in a number of states. I would not expect very high re-enlistment rates. So that's something to think about. All right, recruitment bounties will certainly help with numbers, but it's a ways off. I mean, if it's... Yeah, by the time that's ready and actually starts materializing, it's going to be the end of 63. So, I don't know what's going on there. Well, I do know what's going on there. It's just that I'm not sure we'll see what consequences. All right, so the Third Corps stopped rallying. I think it's time to bring the Hill brothers together. I know they're not brothers. But I think it's time to bring them together anyways. And try to collapse on this Third Corps and knock this thing out. While I would imagine Fort Lyon. Okay. So things may be picking up back in Virginia. Looks like their 4th Corps did that. Alright, we should be able to... If that's all it is, we should be able to deal with it. If there's more, we'll see. But alright, I think that's going to do it. It is going to do it for this episode. I see that we have work to do over here. Cooper's Corps, that's right. We were moving these guys in the previous episode. It's a readiness issue. It's a supply issue. But I'm not really sure what their 2nd Corps is doing either. So maybe we'll have to stay tuned to find out. But it looks like the Union is not going to roll over in Kentucky. So I don't know if the invasion of Kentucky... I'm probably still going to try it. And it's got to be on hold anyways. It's probably going to be like a September thing. And just September to October. And if we can do it before the campaign year ends, great. And if we can't, oh well. But I think that there's going to be quite a bit of mopping up here to do in Georgia. We got to deal with this big old 3rd Corps down here. The folks in Arkansas, if they're able to make this work and push this group back, which is not a foregone conclusion that they will. But best case scenario is that we mostly or completely liberate Arkansas, but I don't think there's going to be time for a push into Missouri. So anyways, this this seemed like it had a lot going on in this episode. So there is more action to come, and we will see if we can hang on by the skin of our teeth, or if in the end we just lost too much early in the war and we're just going to be bled white. So stay tuned. We're getting near the end in each episode, and I hope you are enjoying it.